Hello and welcome to the Harriet Muller Art Channel, giving you the techniques to produce amazing artwork. Today we're going to be drawing a platypus, so get yourself some plain white paper. You'll need a pencil, an eraser and a black pen. That's it. And if you like to draw animals, don't forget to download my free PDF of how to draw horse galloping, which you'll find just in the link above, just here. Let's get started. To get started, draw a nice oval in the middle of your page. Now this oval will be tilted diagonally, so if you can imagine a diagonal line, let's just draw one in, going from the top left-hand corner to the bottom right-hand corner, and we'll draw a nice big oval along this line. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Mine really isn't very perfect at all. Just kind of a shape that looks a little bit like an oval. There we go. That more or less looks like an oval. Now we're going to be drawing a circle that's half the length of this oval. So if you can just imagine that, just mark it out with your fingers. So you don't have to use a ruler or anything, just like that. And then this circle will go there, just slightly overlapping that oval. So a nice big circle there. Again, that one doesn't have to be perfect. If you want it to look a little bit neater, you can draw around things. You could draw around a coin or something to get that nice circle shape. Now, up here, we're going to be drawing another oval that's going to be about 2/3 the size of this oval. So if you can imagine that, that's cut it into thirds. That's 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. So 2/3 is going to take us up to about here. Okay, remember you don't have to do these measurements, it's just to kind of get the proportions right. So let's stick this oval up here. There we go. That's step one. Step two, we're going to be adding the bill. So just down here, we draw like a little wiggly line there. Then it comes out like this, and then comes all the way around like that and in. We're going to be drawing the eye, which comes in just about here. We're going to join up this oval shape with this circle. So just draw a line coming down like so. Then we're going to be doing a triangle shape, just coming out like this, like that. We're going to join these two oval shapes together. So just draw a line coming down like that. And then a curved line joining this oval to the other oval. Remember, if I'm going too fast, please remember just to pause the video and to rewind it. Now we're going to be doing the front leg. So draw a shape coming in like this. We'll go out, round, in, and like that. I know it doesn't really look like much at the moment, but it will do. So we're going to be drawing the other foot, so it just comes out like this. Just draw a shape like that and it comes in like so. Now step three is adding the detail, because this really doesn't look like anything at the moment. So we're going to erase some of these preparatory lines that we did, but just enough so that we can still see them. So just erase them a little bit. There we go, that looks neater already. So we're going to add the detail. So let's start off with the bill. It has a part coming across like this, comes down, round and inward, and there's a little indentation there, I hope you can see that. Then it comes round, gets wider towards the end, and then comes round again, a little bit like that. Comes in, sticks out a little bit there, and then up like so. Now I'm just going to erase this little part as well, just so that you can see what I'm doing. There we go. We're going to add two little nostrils, one here and one here. Now we're going to carry on with the head. So just kind of make the eye a little bit darker. Platypus has its eyes closed because it's swimming through water. And then it comes round. This is the lower part of the bill. And then it's quite furry down here, so we draw some furry lines. If you've watched my other videos, you know that I like lots of furry lines, just to denote furry parts. Okay, we're now going to erase this top part because we're going to do it properly. And this triangle shape. So I'm only erasing enough just so that I can still see the lines underneath, but they don't disturb me when I'm doing the final drawing. So bring it up like this. I'm following the shape of that circle. Bring it round, in, and then upwards. You can just about spot the other side of the head there, so we just add that in. Now you can see the other part of the foot, but the platypus is swimming, so you can't see it in too much detail. Comes in like that. Okay, so we're going to follow the back all the way around till we get to the tail. Now we're just going to perfect the shape of the tail. So bring it round, make it just slightly thinner than we did the oval shape, to about there. We're going to add some lines across here, just some little lines going in the same direction, just to show where the tail starts, like so. Now we're going to erase this very strange shape that I've done here, but only enough so that I can still see it. Can you see that it's starting to take shape? So bring it in. We're going to do lots of these furry lines, all going down like so. And then we're going to draw some more fur, just like this. I apologize about the background noise. We're in the middle of a storm here, so I can't quite get rid of all the background noise because we've got the wind and the rain hailing outside. So anyway, I'm just going to do the best that I can. There we go. Now we're going to do this foot. So remember that the platypus has webbed feet. So we're just going to do one little toe there, and then it comes in. Another little toe, this one coming down. And it's got a little web to the next toe. Little web to the next toe. And then a web to the other one. There we go. And on the end of each toe, it's got some claws. Just like so. Now we're going to perfect this front leg and foot. Okay, so this one, I'm going to come round here, and then the feet are kind of tucked in because the platypus is swimming, so let's draw some long claws on the end of these, just like that, and then it's got the web parts kind of tucked up underneath, and then the bottom of the foot and some furry bits joining it up to the body. This platypus is in action, so you can't make it out all the detail. Okay, so I'm going to take a step back and reflect on my platypus. On reflection, I think this hand is a little bit too small, so I'm just going to make it a tiny weeny bit bigger. Remember to always check your drawings, and you do that just by taking a step back, because sometimes you can get so involved in them that they seem okay when you're looking at them, and then when you take a step back, they don't look okay at all. Okay, so there we go. So now we're going to go over it in pen. So I've erased all the pencil lines and we're just left with the ink markings now. If you've noticed, I've used a pen that's kind of running out a little bit. I love to do this with felt tip pens. I tend to keep them because they produce this lovely soft kind of texture which I can use for shading, which I've done in all these parts where the platypus is in shadow. So last but not least, I'm going to add some little air bubbles just coming up over here as the platypus is diving into the water. There we go, just following where it's swimming here. You can also add some plants down the bottom on the bed, or you can add some light coming in from the top of the water. Anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit subscribe and like. And if you've got any requests whatsoever, just pop them in the comment section below. Hope to see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.